Welcome, everyone, to Charlotte and the Duke's Mayo Classic. A lot of buzz and buildup as we kick off another college football season here today. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Here we go, folks. The kickoff team is out there to get this season underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Set up. It's a first down play. They'll toss it to the right side. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. The Panthers looking to run some tempo here. Give it to the back again. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And on the carry, he's heading left. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love up those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He'll try a pass here. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jax St.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, to move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Important second down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. The Panthers come to the line in a hurry out.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They're going to run the option. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Pitt, 14. Jax St, 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. Catch made on the left side. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The short completion of the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The back's got it. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. The gain makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's second down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. A quick juke. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. And the Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. We're going to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. And they'll run it with the draw play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Pitch play to the back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Pressure is coming. Pass caught. Can he get in? So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. And the completion made. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. It's an option look. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
On the
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, like, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Just trucks through the defender. And he scores. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And they'll use the ground game here. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And here's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Jacksonville State offense again. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now here comes the point after attempt. After the PAT, they go up 19. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
He's brought down at the 35.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Pitt 35, Jacksonville State 23.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Will hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. On the run here. Lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down here at the 26.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Pitt. This offense cannot be stopped. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks. No chance to catch him. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw, looking to scramble. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Stiff arms the man. Touchdown, Panthers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And now to try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try to run it with the option. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this...
And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Panthers will have to kick this away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Gamecocks offense back on the field. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. They'll try the left side with a toss. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, Jax St.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. First down at 10. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And he's brought down there to wrap up this game. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance.